How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the walkthrough of Enotria the Last Song. So, we're gonna level up here, take out the boss, and do a couple other things here. So, get to 18. Nice. Okay. And Path of Innovators. We are going to... Yep. So we got health back on parry, that is huge. And do want the inner abundance. So we're gonna grab that and grab that. We got 13 left. Let's see. We do want that, so we're gonna save up for that. So change out the loadout here. Let's see. Sort this. Inner abundance. So, casting your mass line heals you for a portion of your health. Dodging an attack, I do like that. Layer of Thorns and the Stalwart Duelist. Okay. Alright, so we're not taking on the boss quite yet. There was an item back here that I forgot to grab. It's a upgrade mat. So out here, you're gonna want to farm up the blacksmiths to try and get the blacksmithing hammer. No, great weapon to have. Okay, so we got some more lumber. We got two lumberjacks over here, but also this guy. Now this is a unique enemy. This is one you're going to need to kill 80 times to get the parts 1, 2, and 3 for the compendium. Yes, I know, it's a pain in the ass. Actually, before we kill this other lumberjack, don't think. Ah, yes, what's this? Headstrong Banner is in here. That's another great, like, kind of AoE mass line that I had a lot of fun with. Okay, channel power into your hand and slam the ground, unleashing a burst of Ardore that engulfs nearby enemies. Pretty cool. Yeah, we already took care of the guys in the back. Okay. Quick run turn. Alright, so safe side and open up the shortcut here. So I think this guy killed me in the Let's Play. So this guy has Viz. Gotta be careful. He just chunked me. See that health parry, if you are a parry-centric player, is very, very useful. 20 shards from him, nice. shortcut open. All that's left to take care of is the boss. Going through this pretty quick. I'm not gonna level a weapon up at this time. You guys can, you know, if you found one that you like, you can certainly do that. Okay, 20, perfect. Okay. Alright, so in here we have Curtis.
Charm, Maskless One. Go forth and compose carnage! Go forth and compose carnage!
So he is not too bad. He has a similar moveset to the big guys, the crushing laughter as they call them. He has a big polearm. You do get that weapon after the fight. Second phase, he does become more aggressive. He can do a shield charge with the Viz element on it, and he can put Viz on his weapon, so he does become more aggressive second phase, so just be aware of that.
Come closer, mortal!
Okay, so your mess lines will lose charge when you initiate a boss fight. It's automatically depleted whenever the Maskless One enters the domain of the boss enemy. There may be some mess lines that are powerful enough to be immune to this effect, so those are kind of like boss mess lines. And then it'll say in the description which ones are like that. Alright, let's see what we can do against Curtis here. Okay, not starting great. So we got his mask and his roll. So let's look at what we got. So the Hymn of Return, these are like a homeward bone, so those are good to buy a bunch of when we get to the hub later on. So we got the Decorated Aron Cone, does Viz damage, CE scaling. Also, I need to mention, I should have mentioned it before. I think I did, but I'm not sure. So the colors on the border of the weapons indicate rarities, so like common, uncommon, rare, legendary, that sort of thing. So the ones like the Sizzling Torch here that don't have a border, there is a trophy to upgrade a regular weapon to +10. So that would be like the sizzling torch or like the butchering cleaver or stuff like that. That does not have a border around it. So just an FYI. So we got the Wrathful Charge. He didn't show that off in the fight. But this summons an Ardore shield imbued with the power of Viz and starts charging forward, damaging enemies and knocking them backward. It is pretty cool. I did enjoy that in the demo. We got the Colora de Principe. Summons the Prince of Blast for his weapon and performs a violent downward slam, dealing area damage aligned with the Viz element. And we got the Curtis Mask, which is good if you're doing an elementalist build early on. Your status power is increased, however, you do suffer more damage from all sources. In addition, perfectly pairing an attack charges up your mass lines while you're awakened. So, is a good one to use early on. Elementalist, like I said. And we got the aspect of Curtis. So if you're doing a melee-centric build with parrying, you could use this to increase your physical power by 5%. You do, just be aware, like I was saying with the aspects, you are going to lose 8 points in Elementalist and 9 points in Battle Mage, so you would need to level up to accommodate for that so you can use the things you want to use.
Go forth and compose carnage!
Okay, thought he said something different, but... Okay. Raveled Broken Maloika. So the Broken Maloikas, there are different ones, regular and special ones. So the Curtis Mask is a special mask, so there are trophies associated with upgrading a regular mask to its fullest potential and upgrading a special mask to its fullest potential. Okay. And the Blessed Rapier, that's an awesome weapon to go through the area we are about to pass through. We're not going to do it yet, but this monastery area, all the enemies inflict wicked damage, but they are susceptible to Gratia, which the Blessed Rapier has. It's a great weapon. Going to be leveling that up to just absolutely tear through this area. So these notes are key items that we'll need for side quests. You know what? Despite not having it leveled up, let me put that on here. These guys are going to be kind of tanky though. Maybe not. Okay, so the mages, easiest way to deal with the mages, yeah, be careful of that. That'll chunk you for like half your health. It's just to parry their projectiles. See the unraveling damage that she's taking by doing that. Hurry up, people don't have all day. Yeah, see. That one was kind of tanky. I thought the one with the mace would have been more tanky. So the enemy with the mace, I would suggest farming them up as well because they can drop their weapon, the penance bearer. Pretty much a lot of the enemies are going to be dropping their weapons, so you need, you're going to need to farm them anyway for their weapon, for the all weapons trophy. But the penance bearer is definitely another gratia weapon that is superb. Does a lot of gratia damage. You level that up, you'll tear through this area with that too. So either the blessed rapier or the penance bearer will just absolutely melt everything in this area. Okay, so up here, gonna want to drop down here, grab this chest. Another shred of the Canovaccio. And more fragments. And we are back in town. So, grab this little goodie. That music is very catchy. You will find yourself humming it, I am sure. And the boss music is really fantastic in the game too. I wish they had more of it. Some of it does repeat. So, but it is great. But yeah, with their roadmap of the game, yeah, it's a trap here. They are going to be, I feel like they're going to be changing a lot of things. Like I said, lose my health. Listen here, bro. Yeah, see, that's what happens. That's what happens. So yeah, I mean, some people, I'll point it out when we get to it, but some people got confused by progression. So I guess there were some complaints. We got a puzzle here with the glyphs. So, I mean, I found my way fine in the game. I mean, everyone is not the same. Like I said, once they get done patches to the game, this walkthrough may not be needed, honestly. It may be too easy. It already was kind of easy, but hit that, and then we back up here. That. Little tricky puzzle. Kinda cool. Meteoric impact. That one's pretty good as well. So that summons a massive Ardore hammer imbued with the power of Gratia and performs a powerful heavy attack. And just realized we should have leveled up. Used to playing the regular game and needing lots of Memoria to level up, so I did not give it a thought.
Music! Singing! Dancing!
Ah, if it isn't my #1 fan.
And we thought we could talk to you. That's not. Those red shinies are like quest items, so be wary of that. This is an expansion, I think, or amplifier. Okay. We got another dog over here.
And never rushed.
Oh, what? Killed the dog. dog too. That's what you get, dog.
I must confess, his name has spread far within these lands. His reputation carrying atop wings of the bardic melody.
Ah, he hever the raconteur.
So there is a big guy down here guarding a chest. Can take out. Goody. Kind of hard to see there because of the bright sun. Mind if I take this? Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Miracle Pesto. So the Miracle Pesto. Oh, I was already on. I don't know why the sorting is being funny. I must have already had some pesto here. Yeah. Wondrous mixture that can clear any status effects. Honestly, I've never used those. I've never had a need to.
Soon you will join bounds.
Sometimes the overhead attacks go over my head. Not that one. Go. Thanks, buddy. Okay, and we got some rooftop action here. You. Told you I'd be back for you. That's what you do. Okay. So we can check this down. Just checking. I know there was a little goodie. One of these groups, and I forget which one it was. It's actually kind of a pain to get because you gotta like, in order to get back, you gotta go like the whole way around. A little ambush in here. Oh no. Heck, how did I miss that? Oh well, we have to go back down there. So that's where we just came out of. Off this roof, I think it is actually. Yeah. Alright, so we'll grab that in a second here.
It's precise and never rushed.
Maybe the English was coming. I thought he was over the other side.
Dead.
Okay, Bloodlust. Never used it, but some people said it was pretty good. I didn't even know that door was there. So a little shortcut. Learn something new every day. Okay. So that is it for the loot on the rooftops, I believe. Other than this little, I think this is just a fragment over here. I'll try to do it from here.
Good footwork
There.
and an upright posture are crucial.
So, unfortunately, we need to run all the way back around through the monastery. It's not too bad of a run. So, yes, keep rocking on. So yeah, eventually we'll be setting up an elementalist build too. We will eventually have three loadouts to switch between. So I like to kind of be prepared for everything. You guys certainly don't need to do that because it does get a little tough, like, you know, upgrading 6 weapons or, you know, even 3 weapons. So, but they certainly give you enough to do it. And it's all up to you guys how you want to set it up too. Like, have one guy have 2 types of, you know, whether you decide to go with an element or not. Like I said, it's gonna definitely help, but you could have one guy doing, you know, 2 different elements, and then the other loadout be a mirror image of that, but using 2 other weapons with the other 2 elements. You know, whatever you want to do. So much build diversity in the game. It's great. Love it. And honestly, you know, those of you that have finished the game, I'd love to hear from you. You know, what type of build you did. You know, what your perks were, what your weapons were, what you enjoyed. I'd love to hear it.
He sought to make merry of his public
Can't think of everything to do in the game. I know you guys are pretty good at that stuff, and you have told me in other games, oh, I did this, and this. And
perhaps not.
it's like, wow, that's pretty good.
Same
I
as
never
all
thought
of
to
us
do
after
this.
all. Hark and greet the unwilling actors locked within a script
Saber.
we
So you
did
might
not write.
imagine that's gonna
Theater
do.
of life, drama,
Viz.
tragedy, and their sister
And the
comedy.
bloodlust.
I do
that
wonder
does
where
Viz as well.
choice ends and script begins.
I've heard some people say the bloodlust is
suffering
pretty good.
is but a part of the
I
script.
myself have not tried
My
it.
dear, it's more than that. We each have
got
a role
got another
on
big
this
boy here.
intricate stage, and the spotlight.
Oh, forgot about you. How did that not hit you? Yeah. Yeah, this is you. Go. Alright, so there's an archer and another guy up here. My suggestion would be just to pull this guy down here. There is another guy gonna try and ambush you up here as well. There we go. Yeah, he's right around the corner. He's gone. So we got a part 2 of that. That's good. I'm just gonna kill these guys actually to get my mass lines up because big crushing laughter that gate will open up later, and after the main boss up the hill. But some people progressed that way, and there's a dude down there that will absolutely wreck you right now. And some people got by him, and I don't know how. Like, personally, me, I fought him, and I was like, I'm not supposed to be here right now, and I turned around. So, I don't know. Okay, so we got this. Trying to think what I might do so that if I die, yeah, we're gonna grab this, and we are gonna smack in the face with you, but we're gonna run on by.
The insatiable
Run by
one.
this guy. Because there is
Ah, the seed of
Rest
doubt
up.
had near sprouted.
Homeboy's coming too. Oh, still not dead. Oh boy, here comes big boy. He's coming. Hey, buddy.
Winter is absolute.
Yep. Watch out. Go. Nope. Oh, nice. Interrupted that. That shield slam. Oof. Go. Yeah, see what I mean? Yeah, it's an absolute monster. There we go. So we got his roll. So we got the theater mace. So the theater ones are a little bit better than the stage ones, but I didn't use any of them in my playthrough. And he also gave us the intoxicating ephesite geode. So a chunk of ephesite that was touched by Viz, it can maximize the potential of some weapons. So this means this is your highest tier upgrade map to upgrade something that is infused with Viz. These are the other notes here. Thought he gave us. Yeah, I'm not sure what the other thing he gave us was. But we can grab this. We can talk to Pulcinella. And we should probably do that in the next episode, looking at the time. We still got a couple things over here to do. There's a combat challenge over there and a couple more items to grab over there. So hopefully you all enjoyed. We will be taking on the main boss of this area in the next one, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully you're all doing well. Stay tuned. More coming at you. Take care.